today. Someday I'll figure this out. We'll be fine, Vertical. Good morning, Sheena and Ellen and Lisa and Katie, Cynthia and Donna and Terry and Katie again, a different Katie, and Kathy and Linda. I'm just going to cut out a flower real quick so I can get this off of my desk. Did everybody have a good weekend? I did. And this is a week of adulting, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to write a check to the government for my taxes. I don't want to pay a big ER bill that I just got. I don't want to be here this week. I just want to run away to the beach. Is that okay? Can I? I'm going to cut one more out. And putting them in my pretty little bowl. I also have some leaves. You can never have too many leaves when you're making flowers. See, then this leaf can go under this flower instead of the other flower it was with. I have lots of flowers to cut. I have all of these to cut from Journal Play Day. There's a lot of flowers to go. See? Yes, Terry Walker says she was watching my segments from yesteryear. I found one of the videos from Aileen's, and I also found a really old one from QVC, which was like probably 1995, I want to say. And they are up on the Facebook group page now. Maybe I'll put them here. I don't know. I don't know if I want them here. All right, anyway. So everybody do the thumbs up, please. We have 69 ladies watching, or ladies and gentlemen, you never know. And only 20 of you guys hit the thumbs up button. So hit the thumbs up button, please. Please and thank you. So, oh look, I have black fingernails again. I'm not really happy with how they came out, but that's okay. Anyway. Thanks, Kathy Hofferth. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to watch yourself way back then. I was so nervous doing QVC. That was the one I was most nervous about. Because when you're on QVC, or when you get on QVC, they say, now, watch some episodes before you come on, and then watch how many people click to buy the product. And that was very stressful because I knew without those clicks, nobody was buying the product. So right afterwards, I watched. It was crazy scary. Anyway, this is me now. You can find me at creatorofcuteness.com. So that's where I'm at. You can find these collage elements there today. As soon as I put them up, you can find classes there today. It's just so fun. You can find all my books there, and anything that you could possibly want to know about me will be found there. So I finished these collage elements. This is called Hip to Be Square, and these will be up on the page later on today. Aren't they fun? I really liked doing square flowers, squared off flowers. They were fun. This was probably my favorite flower, and I will be doing a lot more of these. I really liked it. And this is my other favorite. I did sleep, believe it or not. And then I'm shamelessly plugging the card party, which is coming up on July 26th. You can sign up for that on my website. It's $35, and you get a bunch of older artwork And then what you get in the way of new artwork is this, 2 pages. You get a happy, happy birthday, a happy to you, one that doesn't have any wording, another one that doesn't have any wording, a sunshine girl that doesn't have any wording, another one that doesn't have any wording, because we can write that in there, you know. Maybe you want this for a get well, maybe you want it for a wedding. And then these ones say healing wishes, sending lots of love. That's probably my favorite one here. Thinking of you. Then oh happy day. I love this one too. Celebrate. I saw a card online that somebody did with die cuts like this, so I kind of copied their die cuts. And you're in my thoughts. And then I'll have some others coming. I don't know what yet. But anyway, did I say it was in July? It's August 26th. I'm still in July. But, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm awake. And we're going to make a little box to put our cards in, so that is going to be a really fun class. Then I just wanted to share this. Oh, everything's falling. Let's move this for a sec. It was Journal Play Day this weekend, and we, as always, created a super cool signature. So every month we create a signature using my art, and then I teach you something. So this time I taught how to make these loose flowers, which I thought were super fun. And then we made a little mini accordion book. This one has a cover, and it's Atticus' first day on the lake with some photos. And I have not journaled, but the journaling will go on the back side. This is hard to see because it would have been nicer if I had had it as a horizontal picture, but I did not. Because I messed up my YouTube video, you know, which is pretty typical. We learned to paint these hearts. Hold on, I'm getting there. We created a signature to go inside a signature. And it has that page. I did a little sunshine girl last night, and she says, oh, she needs a lot of erasing. She lives in moonlight, but gazes at the sunshine from her window while the cool breezes blow. And this is going to go right here. And I don't think there's very much else in this so far, but I'm playing. It's fun. I enjoy playing. And then there's a little card here. This comes out and flips up. I have some erasing to do apparently. And then I found a quote that I loved about summer online, and it says, oh, the summer night has a smile of light, and she sits on a sapphire throne. I just thought that was beautiful. I loved it. So that goes there. I have an envelope full of little bits of stuff to use on my pages. And then I have this accordion book to fill with art. And it has a tag that pulls out of the center. It's a little tight. I may have to cut it. It works, but it's kind of tight. Anyway, that's the whole Journal Play Day. So if you want to join Journal Play Day, if you join now, you'll get July and August. And then you'll get the brand new one coming up in September. So that is what it is. That is Journal Play Day. I gotta put it all back together how it should go. And I love the ribbons. Isn't that just fun? They're so fun. Ribbons make me happy. Right? Okay, so then we are to here. We are at our prompts for August. And, oh, Donna, is that Donna Waldrop, Craft Girl Creations? I think that's Donna. Where do you buy your colored elastic bands? I found this, Kathy, on Amazon. So if you go to Amazon and you put in patterned elastic banding, this is a 1/2 inch, but you could look for whatever size. I found some patterns like polka dots and stuff, and I found gold and black, I think. Sparkly. Anyway, today we are doing, I did all of these. So we are caught up and we are doing mermaid kisses and starfish wishes. And I'll show you what I did yesterday. I just didn't post it because it was pretty late last night and I was tired. Yay, Donna. I have to ask when people have different names here who they are. So here's what I did. I did starfish kisses and sandcastle wishes on this side. And you can see it has a little banner that says summer. It has the kite, which was our prompt yesterday, sandcastles and kites. And then the lettering at the bottom. And there's nothing on the back because my plan is, of course I didn't grab a piece of paper to do this with. This might work. Oh, that'll work perfectly. I want to put a pocket on the back. Carol says, I just watched your video from an old TV interview. One of those was from Aileen's Crafts, and the other one was from QVC. And yeah, they were pretty funny. So we're going to glue this on. Maybe we'll do it on that side, because that side's all dirty. Is it Lisa Alexander's birthday? Happy birthday, Lisa Alexander. Are you here? It's going to be 150,000 degrees today in Sacramento. So I would recommend an indoor birthday party. Maybe Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do from the book today. Today we're going to do a mermaid, and I know she's in here. I just have to find her. Pretty sure there's a mermaid in the Doodly-Doo book. There she is. So here are all of her parts and pieces. She has a circle for a head. She has these two little leafy things, rounded triangles, another rounded triangle for a tail, two more rounded triangles that are more like footballs, and then a oval center. Somebody says, does my picture or name show up when I post? I only see an orange circle. It's just an orange circle. Whoever you are, whoever the orange circle is. Anyway, I don't know who you are. Carmen today is, yes, having her surgery, so we wish her lots of luck. So what I want to do is I want to do my mermaid on a separate card, and we're going to cut her out. See if that's small enough. Yeah, that should slide into there. So we're going to cut this mermaid out, and then she's going to slide into here. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Ready? Ready. On your mark, get set, go. So here's our mermaid parts and pieces, and here's what we're going to do to get her there. We're going to get a pencil. The orange circle. We're just going to call you OC, Bonnie. Bonnie OC. Okay, ready? So we want to put her head over here because her tail is going to go kind of this direction, right? So that's her head. Her neck is a rectangle. Her shoulders are here. And then we're going to get a little strappy thing going here for her clamshell bra. It has a elongated oval and then two kind of pointed, not pointed, but more rounded. It looks like a bow. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too far up. So let's go up a little higher. So she has less cleavage and more clamshelly part. Okay, that's that. Then she needs the waist. Very tiny waist. And then she needs the top part of her tail, which are these little flibbery looking things. So they go like this. And yeah, she's skinny. Is going to come like this. Big hips. She's getting bigger hips. Okay. And then her tail is going to be like a couple footballs put together, or leaves, I guess you could call them. Needs to go a little bigger. She needs bigger hips. Made with little hips. Doesn't come down to a point though. A point. And then we're going to have her arm hold a starfish. Because a little one would be awfully hard to cut out. Now I've realized that her head is giant. So we'll make it a little smaller. Are you with me? This is the Doodly Do book. Doodly Do It. The Ultimate Guide to Learning and Creative Doodling by Lindsay Ostrom. And it's on page 18, in case you needed the page. Is going to be wavy. I think has wavy hair. Don't they all have wavy hair? Because it's, you call that? She needs a hair. That's going to go behind her back. Balls. Kind of crooked. She doesn't have anything in her hair, so I think she needs something in her hair. So I think we'll give her some flowers. Hibiscus flower the other day. And then a few smaller, like a plumeria maybe. Sorry, flower. Very many flowers, but I did not like that one. Maybe a bird of paradise. Can we do a bird of paradise? That's going to be too thin to cut out, I think. It's her hips and her body size that's kind of weird. It's a waist. It's mermaid on the rocks. Better. That flower back in there, shall we? I kind of like these kind of flowers. Hibiscus. We'll go with the daisy kind of flowers. And then she needs a piece of seaweed hanging down here. Kind of like these things here. Or a palm tree frond. Maybe a palm frond. I like her a lot. And then for her tail, you can do whatever you want for the interior of the tail. You could add flowers, you could add nothing, but I'm going with scallops. A little bit as her tail kind of curves down here at the bottom. They come a little bit more this direction. That's what you're going to do. And then we're going to erase this part because that is open there. Make this just a bit bigger. The new Little Mermaid has more of a squared off tail, but I don't like that. This kind of tail. Let's get a pen. I think I'll use a number 5 because we want it a little bit thicker because you're going to cut her out. So you want your outline a little thicker. And these are going to be kind of like a hibiscus flower. Maybe. Like a hibiscus. Little, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut that out, but we'll try. We'll try. And this one's going to be like a plumeria. I'm going to make her jointed. So she was like a paper doll and her arms moved. But then I decided, not so much today. I don't feel like doing anything mechanical today. Leaves in her hair. I do like that. And I'm not going to put that line down the center of my palm tree. I'm just going to draw the frond. Isn't that what you call it, a palm frond? Just the outer parts, not that center line. I'll put these in here, but I am going to put a couple little hangy downy bits. And then we'll do her hair. My daughter's getting ready to go to Bali for 14 days. Did we have this conversation? Which I think we did. She's leaving for 14 days for Bali, and she had a Zoom meeting with the other ladies who are going to be in the retreat that she's going to. So she feels better having met them on the phone, I guess. What can you say? The starfish is done with little tick marks. Can you see that in there? Where is it? There. They're little tick marks instead of a straight line. So we're going to put those in here. Anyway, so then she messaged me this morning. She only messages or calls when she needs something. Is that just how children are now? Or girls, whatever? I have no idea if they're young or old or in between. She wanted to give them a gift, so then I sent her 5 million suggestions because she was going to make friendship bracelets for everybody. And I said, because you are instructed to bring a journal, that you should mark with an inspirational word, because it's a Eat, Pray, Love retreat. Do you know what that is? Do you remember the Julia Roberts movie, Eat, Pray, Love? That's what it is. Yeah. So I guess I did have a good idea. A bazillion bookmarks. And they're going to be the cutest things you ever saw, because this is the daughter who's extremely creative and doesn't think she's creative at all. Terry says, question. My struggle is knowing which size micron to use. How do you decide or know? it's kind of a personal thing, but I like to do my outlines of things in a real thick one, especially when I'm going to cut it out. And then my details, like the inside parts, will be a skinnier one. And I don't think there's any right or wrong to what you use for your micron or for your sizes. I know I like it very thin. I don't like it thick, my lines thick at all. I try sometimes when I'm here with you guys to do it with a thicker pen just because it shows up better for the camera. But there's no right or wrong. It's whatever you like, you know? There's her basic outline. I'm going to erase this so I can see what we have going on here. Does your daughter draw like me? It's better. I mean, truly. She's got a gift that she doesn't like and doesn't use. She thinks that drawing is a waste of time. She'd much rather be with her friends and get her... Oops, that micron is now on the floor, so I'm going to have to get a different size. That's how I decide. When I scoot the micron on the floor, I'll go to a different size. Anyway. Oh, Hope, I love our fancy nails. Do you have fancy nails too? I haven't had black nails for a long time because I used to put those sticker nails on. You know what I mean? And since December, I couldn't use nail polish or sticker nails because they made my nails so thin that they were breaking. So I stopped putting anything on them. 005 that I'm using because I can get lots of little tiny details in there. In a second. The really fine detail inside each of the little things that gets detail. The leaves, the flowers. There, how tiny they are. Oh, I don't get my nails done at all. I did this last night watching TV. My nails grow like a weed. A vitamin does that, but something that I'm taking makes them grow. Do the same thing with her hair. I want to get really detailed in here with the wavies. It's like when we did waves. Hair is the same thing as waves. It's just wavy. At least I like drawing wavy hair. I like doing wavy hair and what do you call it? What would you call that? Like afro, I'll just ask that. I like drawing afros. Really thick, curly hair. My mom had that. So I really like drawing that style of hair because it's fun to draw. As fun. Kind of boring. Hair. Very boring. This weekend we went to look at cars at Hot August Nights, which is in Reno, Nevada, which is near where we live. We're on the other side of the mountains from Reno. And that was super fun, but man, am I out of shape. We walked almost 5 miles, and I forgot how hard that is. And I need to really get my behind up and walk more. Don't forget right here by your neck, you should put your hair. Because hair doesn't stop here. Hair goes behind your neck as well. And I always forget that when I'm drawing my outlines. And a lady told me that one time, and I was so mortified. I was like, really? And then I got up and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah, oh look, I forgot an arm. Now I have to reach down and get my pen. I forgot an arm. Back. Place that hair goes behind the head. I'm like, oh, duh, you're so right. And I am so wrong with the way I've been drawing hair. Self-taught, you don't think about things. You just keep drawing it the way you draw it. And then somebody can say something and you're like, oh, oops. This, I can show you. This is the Doodly Do It book from me and Adornit, where it gives you all kinds of pages for doodling and in basic shapes. So we're doing the mermaid. Or what style of lettering we'll do today, but we'll do some lettering on the front of that little pocket. These little curls will get cut off or not. Hopefully not. Okay, let's give the starfish a face and polka dots. So we're going to go really close together with the eyes. Here I did them far apart, but I think I want them close together. And cheeks. His name in Little Mermaid. Was there a starfish? And Sebastian. I don't remember if there was a starfish. Okay, she needs the face. Down there, because your hairs are never in the place that they should be in. Hanging everywhere. All right, I'm going to add some lines in here for detail. Lines in her clamshell bra. Oh no, it does tell you how many steps we walked, which was kind of cool because I didn't know I had that feature. I thought you had to have a Fitbit, but it told me 4.5 miles, which I know we walked more than that because I didn't have my phone the whole time. So there is the top portion of our girl with her starfish. I got to erase that line right there. Tail, which are just scallops. And I'm still using a 005. See the difference in the skinny pen and the wide pen, right? Down here to the tail, you could leave it with nothing, Or you could draw little lines in it. So I'm going to draw lines, I think. Like how I started that, but that's okay. One got cut off. Dots in here just to kind of fill it in a bit. I did that, but that's okay. Live and learn, live and learn. So there's our mermaid. And then we're going to paint her. I'm going to paint her. Oh, Sammy loves her little belly button. Do you see her little belly button? It's a dot. You can always add more detail in after you want with colored pencils or markers or anything you choose. Just the most important thing to me is make sure you've erased all your lines because they will show underneath watercolor. Oh, Hope, I don't know how to draw a face. I'm sorry, I can't help you there. But I do know that people that draw faces do them like this. They'll draw a thing like this, and then they'll put like a line through it. And this is where your eye goes, and another eye, and a nose, and then your mouth. And that right there is why I don't draw faces. But that's how you would do it. Okay, I'm going to move the book since we already drew her, and it's a little obtrusive. We're going to go with her hair first, which is always with my it has to be orange. I mean, it has to be. It's like a rule. It's a rule of thumb with a mermaid. But I have different variations of reds going on, or oranges. We'll finish it off by adding some yellow to it a bit. Together with some yellows. Funky. Just kind of blend it in together. And I will go outside the lines because we're going to cut this out. And so I don't want any harsh white edges. I found three cars that I would have bought in a heartbeat at the show if I had $68,000 just sitting in my back pocket. They were Impalas, and my favorite one was a station wagon, but it wasn't for sale. The old-fashioned station wagon, like we used to ride backwards in when we were little kids. Do you remember? Do you remember riding backwards in a station wagon? Some light pink in there for her cheeks. At paint class, my mermaids have had rainbow hair. That's mermaid hair, isn't it? I love rainbow hair. We'll do our plumeria bright pink. I mean, hydrangea. Don't they come in purples and pinks? Is yellow. Side. And the same thing for this part. Oh my gosh, I just looked at the brand new art for the card party class. What's it say? There are cards for healing wishes, thinking of you, you're in my thoughts, blank banners. Yeah, it's going to be a fun class. And that's not all. I haven't finished all the plumeria. So let's, not plumeria. Hydrangea. No, hibiscus. Orange. And I am loving my beam. Is in here. Wait, there's more. That's right. And wait, there's more. Well, I have more ideas in my head, so I hope there. But it all depends on the amount of time I have. I have to design 2 more kits for Christmas. Anybody have any good suggestion? Crafty type kits for Christmas? Let me know, because I am stuck. Missed. Suggestions for Christmas kits, because the 2 that I was going to do, I think I am not going to do now. I don't like the idea any longer. Everything up and around in there, so that when I cut it out, I don't have white showing. All right, and she just needs a little bit of color for these little fluffy hair bits that are kind of hanging down around her face. My son got a secondhand 1974 Impala to drive to high school. It was huge. Bought it for $400 and sold it after college for $1,000. He probably could have got more. I'd be the one to tell you. But those Impalas were the most expensive cars there. There were so many. And we live in a big cruising area, Sacramento and the Central California Valley. So there were a lot of cars that go up and down, and I love those so much. That's what I would want, is one that went up and down. Skin color if you want, but I'm going to leave mine, I think. A tree? You mean just a flat tree that we would decorate, Diana? That's kind of a fun idea. Color. I thought they were different color blues. Okay. Ice, it'll be darker. In her hair. Donna says, a gingerbread family in their home. But what would the craft be? I can draw everything, but I need a crafty idea. Baubles for the tree. You mean like ornaments? Is that what you call baubles? Any of these colors in her tail, I've just got to tell you. That's a better color. Straight out of the pan, so I try to mix them, but sometimes the mix just doesn't work. So we did that last year. Can't do them again. Or they said no banners. A pennant banner, no banners. This year. I guess they weren't popular last year. I don't know. But it's had banners. The one I liked the most was the ornaments. I kind of think I just might redo the ornaments, do a new one. Too sure. This part right here. Bow now. Missed right under her arm there. Oh. Bunch of colors here. Calendar last year. Not 12 Days of Christmas. Yes, I did at Advent. So maybe I could do 12 Days of Christmas. Okay, and we need our starfish, an ABC Christmas book. I would love to do that, but I think that's too big of a kit for them. I don't even know how to explain what it needs to be. That got really blurry really fast. Only thing that doesn't have any color around it is this arm, and I'm just going to outline that in a gray. Everything else has color, color, color. A Christmas book would be good for December prompts. Oh, like a journal book? Pat says, I had an Impala. It was a gift. Cost me the price of the title transfer. It was a $79, then I totaled it. Not my fault. Oh, I like a wooden stocking. That's kind of a fun idea. Oh, wooden spools? That might be fun, like a snippet spool. That's a good idea too. We could combine some of those together. All right, so I think I'm just gonna add white to her. I gotta write those ideas down. snippet spool. I like that. What am I doing here? Oh, just some white. I don't know why my camera is so far up. If Stacy was here, she'd be yelling at me. All right, so we're just gonna put some dots here. White pen is almost history. All right, maybe we'll put some dots in the starfish. Water on the pocket, so she looks like a mermaid in the water. That's a good idea. We talk about, I don't know why I don't have much to say today. Weekend. Play day, that was fun on Saturday. Super fun. This pen is history, really. There's like no white left in it, I don't think. Tail, really. It's just so. A holiday apron kit. Now, I like that idea. I don't know if they want to do anything with fabric, but I will ask. Okay. Let's dry that, just in case some of my Posca didn't dry. And then we'll cut her out. For those of you that don't have a problem with fussy cutting, notice that my scissors has not moved. I'm moving the paper, turning the paper, not the scissors. So much nicer that way. And this is very thick watercolor paper. I've been looking on eBay every day for another pair of these scissors. Every day. I haven't found any. Here's something we could talk about. A girlfriend last year, I won't say who, broke one of my bowls, and I have a lot of bowls. But this was my mom's bowl. It was a red Pyrex squared off edge bowl. And she was so sweet. She tried to remember what it looked like, and she ordered me another red Pyrex bowl. But it wasn't the squared off one. It was a rounded one. And I don't know why. I just love this bowl of my mom's, the squared off one. So as I've been on eBay lately, I've been looking for those, and there are tons of them, right? do you, if you break something or ruin something that was sentimental and meant a lot to you, do you replace it? Or do you just go, okay, well, that's gone? Because I used to have a Mr. Machine, if you remember Mr. Machines, and my parents didn't keep any of my toys. And I bought another one, but it just wasn't the same as my Mr. Machine, so I got rid of it. I think I took it to the Goodwill, actually. So I don't know if I should buy this bowl again or not, because it's not my mom's bowl, so what's the point? Oh, she's really cute. Where's our... So I think I need some paint on this. Kathy is so smart. Kathy says sometimes memories are stronger than the item being replaced. I agree. I don't think I will ever need to replace it. So I'm just putting some color in here because she needed some color. I don't like that green at all. Green either. Do some yellow. Pocket, because, you know, it would have been smarter had I done this first, but I didn't think about it first. Why does that always happen to me? I think about this stuff after the fact. Oh. Okay, that's going to be good. And then I think it would be cute. So Miss Mermaid shows through. Oh, that's a great idea. Nabbits. Terry? Okay. Let's dry this. Diana says things can't be replaced. The replacement is just a bowl, not mom's bowl. That is correct. You copied a photo of the bowl. Oh, that's a perfectly wonderful idea. I am starting to get rid of some of my parents' stuff that I've kept for a while, and I'm taking pictures of it as it leaves me, so that is helpful. All right, I look like I cut myself, but it's just pink paint. So now here we want to write mermaid, whatever it said. Where's our prompts again? First thing I want to do actually is I want to make sure that I can put a hole. Maybe I don't want to put a hole. Maybe I want to add a little piece here. I think we'll add a little piece. Hopefully this is going the right direction because it's too late now. When all else fails, typewriter. Yesterday when I did my sandcastle kisses or whatever I did, I didn't know that that was the prompt for today. I just wrote it. Yes. Typewriter, typewriter, cursive, cursive. I just did it. Okay. Okay, Donna is the smart one. She said, now you can look at the new bowl your friend bought and have two memories, your mom's bowl that was broken and the kindness of your friend. It was so sweet, you guys. When she broke the bowl too, I did such a good job not crying, not sharing that I was upset, and it just, I did a good job. That's all I'm saying. And I was thinking maybe to put this. Ooh, I know what to do. I gotcha. I just need a tiny piece thing. We're gonna put it like this. Painted. And Lynn is our electrolyte lady. She always tells us to drink our water. Thank you, Lynn. If you don't drink your water, you're dead. Pretty much. Heat. Look at that curl. It is curling as I hear it. Becky Walker says, what about a wooden bead garland with your drawings like a gingerbread family? I don't know what that means, but I really like a wooden bead thing. That idea sounds lovely, and I'm writing it down. Wooden yeah. All right, we're going to put this here. Sure. Make sure. On the front. Oh, crooked. Oh, well. In this direction on the back. Very crooked. I mean, it's crooked. That's okay. There. That looks silly, so I don't think I will. And I'm going to add, oh, I really like that. She's cute and peeking out. I just don't like that this is crooked. The OCD has just kicked in, you guys. Lynn. Oy. has tools in your craft room. Gotta have them. Oh, I made a very large mess. All right, so hang on. I'm going to find something else. That is not going to work. Try this. At first. Very yucky mess. This. I don't know what I'm doing now, you guys. What a mess. Let's cover it up. Perfect. Let's do the same over here. Hang on. Was just what the doctor ordered. Now we have cuteness. Houston, we have cuteness. And it will go on the ring. But I think I need a little color in the lettering. So I know I'm going over time-wise. If you guys need to take off, I understand, but I'm going to finish my tag. Cards are that we're making. Are you guys calling yours tags? If you're calling them tags or not. I'm calling mine tags, I think. Color in there. in the right place. This hasn't dried yet. Too thin. If you just go back and outline it with a color all the way around your black, and now looks cute. I like it a lot. Bye, Veronica. Have a great day. One side of it, because I don't think it needs it on both sides. Might take my white back to it and put polka dots in here. I'm not sure. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done. But it does stand out a lot more now with the color. The color really helped. But I don't have anything else to really say today, you guys. Pens from Zebra. And I think I also used the Tombow Twin Tones. Oh yeah, that's cute. Much cuter now than it was before. And let's go in this one. Oh, it's going to pick up the color of the purple, which is kind of cool. It's not going to look really white. But it picked up the purple color there. So it's more purpley than white, which is okay by me. We'll just put some dots in all of these letters real quick. Or lines, one or the other, just a few. Posca pen, I highly would recommend you get one. They work great on top of black and lots of other colors. Your lettering stand out a little bit. So, very bright anymore because my pen needs to be thrown away, and I don't like to throw away pens. Okay, so there's our mermaid. She just slips out of this pocket, and she'll stay in there like that. And that's our other side, which is our sandcastle and kite. That was the prompt for sandcastle and kite. And I really need to put a date on these. So I guess it'll have to go on the back of the mermaid. So this is day, and it's that one. And then this one is day, where can I put it? Right. So I'm going to take a picture of this, and I will figure out how to attach it into the book. I think I can do that right now. Let's see. This is just going to slide through this little loopy, going the other direction. Ribbon loop, so it just slides through there. And it'll sit in the book like that. It's getting really fun. You guys, are you enjoying this process? I do kind of like the double cards. I'll do some of them that way, I think. It's nice because then you just don't have a lot of wasted space. But some of these we could only do as single cards. So I'll take pictures of both of these and share them with you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow when our prompt is sailboats and sunsets. Oy, oy, oy. We'll think of something. We'll do something. I don't know what yet, but we'll do it. So have a really good day, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow on the 8th, right? Yes, we are right on task. Did everybody hit the thumbs up button while you're watching? Please give me a thumbs up. Please, oh please. And subscribe to this page and click the notifications bell so you don't miss out on anything. So have a really good day. Mermaid's waving goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Love you guys. See you next time.